This week we're revealing a brand new trooper from Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
What, like you need more than that to keep watching?
Let's start the show.
This is the Star Wars Show from the Lucasfilm headquarters in San Francisco. Here's your hosts, Andi and Anthony.
Hello and welcome to the Star Wars Show, the only Star Wars show on the internet that's part of a balanced breakfast.
That's right. Little known secret about the two of us. We're packed with riboflavin.
Plus there's a free prize inside of both of us.
Open up that belly, Carboni.
Oh, no thank you. Let's talk about news instead.
I hope it's a color-changing spoon.
San Diego Comic-Con is a little over a week away, and attendees will be some of the first to see the brand new Sith Trooper from Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
Shown in these product designs, the Sith Trooper is the next evolution of the Imperial First Order soldiers and bears a more modern and menacing look worthy of its namesake.
Plus, the actual Sith Trooper armor will be part of a special exhibit celebrating generations of Stormtrooper design.
A total of 9 different costumes, all screen used, will be on display at the Lucasfilm booth.
We're talking Imperial Stormtrooper, TIE Pilot, Death Trooper, Shore Trooper, Biker Scout, First Order Stormtrooper, First Order TIE Pilot, and of course, the aforementioned brand new Sith Trooper.
For more on the Sith Trooper, including a list of exclusive Sith Trooper products coming to San Diego Comic-Con, check out starwars.com/SWS.
And speaking of Comic-Con, there are a few Star Wars related panels you will not want to miss.
ILMX Lab will be there to talk about bringing new Star Wars stories to virtual reality.
From Trials on Tatooine to Secrets of the Empire, the team will take you through their experiences and reveal a sneak peek at Episode 2 of Vader Immortal.
Lucasfilm Publishing will also be on hand to talk about all of the new and upcoming stories set in a galaxy far, far away.
Panelists include Timothy Zahn, Charles Soule, Cavan Scott, Delilah Dawson, Zoraida Cordova, E.K. Johnson, George Mann, Rebecca Roanhorse, Lou Anders, Katie Cook, Kevin Shinnick, and more.
The panel will also reveal new information about the books in the Journey to Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker line.
For a complete list of Star Wars panels and merch coming to SDCC, check out starwars.com/SWS.
And for more breaking news from around the galaxy, check out starwars.com.
My favorite Star Wars movie is The Last Jedi.
I agree. It was amazing. I've seen it like 10 times already.
Exactly. I think it's the one that I've seen the most. I saw it in theaters like 6 times, actually. I went so many times.
I just rewatched Solo for the second time. Love it. It's funny.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Solo doesn't get enough credit.
Great.
It's such a good movie.
I love the sassy robot.
L3.
L3.
My favorite character would be Kylo Ren, for sure.
Kylo Ren is so hot.
I really like Yoda a lot. He reminds me of my grandma.
Aww.
That's nice.
What about Yaddle? Sorry.
I would love to play the Forest Moon of Endor, for sure. Do a little like Ewok concert or something, you know?
Yeah,
Pretty
I
cool.
like that. I'm
Yeah.
very Ewok obsessed, so I agree with that, but I would like to play Hoth.
I feel like I got this sweatshirt from Hoth. It's very on brand.
yeah, very
icy.
Hoth.
I would love to play a show with Chewbacca because I feel like he'd be a great drummer and would play really hard, and then I could take the night off and just watch, and it'd be fun.
I feel like Han and Lando kind of have that like rock star vibe, so they might either be like
Totally.
fun or like annoying on tour.
We'd be opening for Han and Lando.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody, please welcome Justina Ireland to the show. Yay! Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's super fun getting to talk to authors because it's always interesting to pick your brains because I feel like you guys understand Star Wars characters on such a unique and intimate level.
That's because it's so messy up here. Like there's like so much to like just choose from.
You're fairly new to the Star Wars publishing game. Your
I
first
am.
Star Wars book, Lando's Luck, came out last year. Let's talk a little bit about writing for Lando because he's so special and so dear to so many people. And this was a fun book for some of our younger audience, and it might be some of their first introductions with him.
Lando has not come out yet in the newer movies, so a lot of younger readers, they kind of know him as like the brown dude with the capes. But yeah, like the book takes place when Lando and L3 are still the proud owners of the Millennium Falcon. And it's really just kind of about their friendship and like how they kind of navigate the intricacies of the galaxy. And plus the illustrations are done by Annie Wu, and they're just amazing.
Cool.
They're so cool.
Lando's Luck is considered a middle grade novel. What age group does that encompass?
Middle grade is usually 8 to 12, but I always tell adults if they're not reading middle grade, they're missing out. Just because if you wanted a quicker read, like Lando's Luck, you can read it in an afternoon. So if it's like rainy and it's a Sunday afternoon and you kind of like, I just want to read a quick Star Wars book, middle grade is really where it's at. Plus you get pictures. I think pictures are awesome. Like I love pictures, right? And I think a lot of times people think, well, it's for 8 to 12-year-olds. It's dumbed down. It's not. It's the same story you would get. It's just a different kind of phasing. There's going to be, more child characters, but at the end of the day, it's still a Star Wars story. My only goal is an Ewok with a lightsaber. I'm like, there has to be one Ewok.
There has to be.
I am going to make it. Like if you see an Ewok with a lightsaber and you're like, why is this random Ewok wielding a lightsaber? That's me. That's,
Awesome.
That is
I
the
will
only
keep an
thing
eye
I
out for that.
contributed. Yeah.
You tried to put Ewoks in all of your
Yes,
stuff, huh?
yes. I love Ewoks. As a kid, they were like my first love. Like Luke and Leia were cool, but freaking Ewoks, man. I'm like, these like tiny little murder bears, they were the best. The Ewok cartoons and like...
Ewok cartoons are a special...
Yeah.
That was a special time.
It was the 80s. Everything was a little awful. Like, so,
That's what you had, you know?
Yes, and I still love them. So my only goal is to like try to figure out a way to work in some Ewoks.
At Celebration, you did announce an upcoming book that you have in the Journey to Episode 9. Can we talk a little bit
Yeah,
about
there's no Ewoks in there. But it's post-Battle of Crate, and they're rebuilding the Resistance. And Rey, Poe, and Rosico are kind of on this supply run when they get this distress call, and they go to help. And what they find is the First Order's up to no good, because that's what they do. They're always up to no good. It's for a middle grade audience, but again, fast-paced story, cool battles. The Millennium Falcon's there, and of course, BB-8, everyone's favorite droid.
I can't wait to read about it. Getting to know a little bit more about those characters while they're in the middle of a big battle is something that I really look forward to. So thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
coming
much
by.
for having me. It's been great.
You're watching the Star Wars show.
Since we're a week away from San Diego Comic-Con, we thought it would be fun to see what kind of things you want to see on the show floor.
This can be anything from coverage of the Lucasfilm booth to more silly stuff like trying to swap clothing with a Stormtrooper cosplayer.
Let us know using the hashtag Star Wars Show Dare, and maybe, just maybe, you'll see them during our Comic-Con episode.
And as always, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and try and stay hydrated this summer.
Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.
I'm telling you, people don't think enough about hydration.
You know, now that you just reminded me, I'm gonna go drink some water.
If hydration wasn't important, then why would half of A New Hope be about moisture evaporators? Just where are we getting our next glass of water? That's what Star Wars is
Not
about.
Uncle Owen.